And welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates +1. I'm Admiral Tarek, the new heavy cruiser GCS Fire Death. As we continue our campaign against the Klingon Star Empire, and last time we lost our home base of 6-8, so let's go right back in and try and take it back. And we can start things off today with a nice MET-10 patrol. So last time, what ended up happening is we lost our little foothold that we had in the middle of the Klingon Empire, which was a bit unfortunate. We would kind of like to have... Are you kidding me? D7, D5. And all you gave me was this. Okay, that's interesting. We'll see what we can do. So at this moment, we are a little bit dented for just trying to get out here. We've taken a pretty severe amount of damage, but our home base was recaptured, unfortunately, because we didn't spend enough time actually securing the area around it, which we really should have done. We immediately went on to attempt to invade more people, and that was, unfortunately, the wrong choice of things to do. So we're going to have to sort of put up with things as they are now. No. Not even. Goodbye. I'm not getting involved in that. Oops. Chat to there. So, unfortunately, it looks like the Klingons came back with a vengeance. So, I can't take that, unfortunately. So, the first fight of the day is going to be fleeing from some dreadnoughts. Because I can't fight this. This is ridiculous. And they gave me a single frigate in order to take on a dreadnought, a heavy cruiser, and a light cruiser. So it looks like the Klingons are not going to have their territory easily violated by the Gorn. We're actually going to have to put some serious effort into breaking through. And I'm not sure if a fast battlecruiser is going to be able to actually pull it off. We're going to try. But this is going to definitely be an interesting thing. I am convinced that we can do it as long as we don't run into that force. But as long as that shows up, that is not something that we can kind of get involved with. We must be intelligent and pick our battles where they make sense, because otherwise we'll get just absolutely annihilated. So intelligence in determining when to engage is crucial, and unfortunately I think that's going to count as a victory for them, which could very well increase the Empire defense of that planet, making it even harder to take in the future. Minus 75 prestige. The planet is an Empire defense of 3. We can still neutralize it with one successful assault, but it is going to be hard to take. Well, I suppose a shipyard assault might just be a way to increase the difficulty even more. It might be a good idea to pull away from this location. The Klingons clearly have dived on top of it with another dreadnought. Jeez! What are you? You're a B-11K battleship. What? Okay, so this right here is the biggest battleship in the game. There is a refit version that is further along, but this is the B-11 Super Battleship. He's got 19 Phaser 1s, a whole metric ton of Phaser 3s, 4 AMDs. He's also got, apparently only, no, that's for me, 32 Marines on board, and 14 disruptors, I think, and 12 missile launchers. This guy's phaser broadside alone could just gut my entire ship. So here's my plan. And I'm not sure if this plan will work, but I'm certainly going to give it a gosh darn shot, because I'm a little bit salty that the AI, or that the game decides this is even remotely a fair fight. Although, to be fair, we are engaging a planet, and we haven't really done any prep work on this. So we can't take this. This B-11 is just going to wade through the fight, and he's going to kill everything. What we can kill, though, are the Stardocks. Now, the Stardocks are FRDs. Who are they? They're KFRDs, so they're armed with missile launchers. That kind of sucks for us, actually. But what we can do with them is we can accelerate to maximum speed, avoid the battle in its entirety, and dive on top of the Stardocks. Because if we can take the Stardocks, actually, if we can just steal one, destroy another, and get them to destroy the Stardock we capture, we can win. Now, that's not an easy thing to do, because they're going to have a lot of missiles, which takes away one of our biggest advantages, in that our heavy firepower can be dished out. What are you? You are actually a plasma torpedo battlecruiser. The USS Hazard is a Bismarck class, so it's got a pair of plasma F torpedoes to sort of back up its normal complement of 4 photon torpedoes. But it's still a secret battleship. I mean, do you think that's going to change things? The answer to that question should be no. Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn it. I have no aft shields anymore, do I? Yeah, we're in trouble. I wasn't even thinking about fighters. And the battleship is vectoring in on me. Or not? Maybe? Potentially? Oh, we're going to dive into this FRD. We're going to see if we can get We have basically no armor at this point. We have one spare part, and we're hurting quite badly. Oh, by the way, one of our ships has already been destroyed, and I doubt that the hazard is going to survive much longer. The one advantage to doing this is the fact that the star docks are actually reasonably close to the edge of the map, so if worst comes to worst, we can run. But if we can capture one of these, and how many Marines are on board? 12. Ugh. And we don't even have full transporters. We're not going to be able to capture this. We're not going to be able to do anything on this map. That is the unfortunate, sad truth of things. A B-11 super battleship was not something I could have planned for. That's frustrating. That is frustrating on several levels. So we're in amongst a whole bunch of star docks at this point. This kind of sucks. Could our point defense systems actually actively engage? Oh, did I just get myself killed because... Yep, there we go. So, we've lost an S-type plasma torpedo. Okay, that's terrible. Yeah, we gotta leave. A B-11 super battleship, I could not have planned for that. I didn't even think we were era appropriate for a B-11 super battleship. So we came out of this battle with more damage and a second loss, because apparently the entirety of the Klingon dreadnought fleet has arrived. We need to head home and rearm and repair, and maybe come back with a dreadnought of our own. This is unfortunate on several levels. So they can't blame us for that. They're going to, but they can't. 3 Empire defense, yeah, we fall back. We gotta head back to Gorn space, or our Gorn colony. Oh good, it's still there. And it's going to lock us into an asteroid base assault or a surprise reverse. We'll take the surprise reverse. There's an opportunity that we might be able to pull it off, although we are badly damaged. We don't have a lot of ship systems left, but we do have some friends, and we have brought the Death Beast as well as the Thunder Child. So we may have actually brought enough firepower in order to take this entire thing on, set plasma torpedoes to enveloping mode, get ourselves up to as fast as the ship will go. It's kind of damaged, so we're gonna have to deal with sort of suboptimal performance for a little while. Although, we can steal stuff from these guys. I mean, that's entirely within the realm of what is possible. So we're gonna basically fly up to them and beam over anything. Actually, no, we're gonna fire our plasma torpedoes initially, kill that, maneuver over to the rest of them, blast it with everything we've got, and then try and steal the spare parts. Looks like he has deployed pseudo frigates. They are armed with twin plasma F torpedoes, which is actually kind of ridiculous when you consider just how much firepower that's actually bringing to the fight. This may not last long, and that's a very good thing. Oh, that's a lot of plasma torpedoes on the double your money. Fortunately for the double your money... Oh, slow down 3 time. Hi. Phaser. Thank you. Next one. Plasma torpedoes. All transporters. Transporters. Okay, we managed to steal some of that, so we do have some spare parts now. And on to you, and in fact we can just kind of park next to you, because we're a little bit low on systems. But I can keep trying to steal your stuff. So you, mine. Are you out? No. Transporters are just now ready. Fire the phasers. We're done with them then. I think that they might be able to handle it. Unfortunately, these guys were all armed with plasma D torpedoes, which completely butcher pseudo-frigates. This was actually the perfect defensive setup that they've got. So that is unfortunate. Increase speed. Time again, please. As we're just going to drive around causing pain and death to everybody. Hi, slow down, speed time. Oh, I'm going too quickly. Must slow down in order to actually prepare my plasma torpedoes. That's unfortunate. This is mine. And only 29 damage is not a lot. We can spread out a little bit more, but unfortunately the ship has been pretty badly mauled and we're not in a good way. There's still even more. Oh, we got more plasma torpedoes coming in. Good, killed him. On to the last one. Let's see if we can't steal any more spare parts. We've managed to grab 4 of them so far, so that's not terrible. So, give me your spares. I require them, so I'm going to take your time so I can do this properly. Thank you. Do I have a third one? I do not. Okay, all phasers. And we do have a defensive torpedo or a defensive shield in position to protect us from when that happens. So we stole, what, 6 repair parts? That's helpful to a certain extent. I mean, we're going home, so that'll save us some cost here, I suppose, unless we buy something bigger. But, hey, it's a small moral victory, which will be nice. We really kind of desperately needed one. Alright, and we captured some Gordon territory. Pop over here, back past behind the black hole where we are hiding our main base of operations. We can get a full-on battle cruiser that is equipped with 2 S's, 2 F's, and we're on a BF, aren't we? I'd like to get a larger vessel than that, something with more firepower, preferably plasma R torpedoes, you know, something in that realm. They're not offering it. Ooh, I think Command is not particularly happy with us. What ship are we in? We're in a CMFF. So we would prefer something a little bit bigger, if at all possible. A BCH might be the way to go. 2 S's, 2 F's, 10 phaser 1s. And there is a single upgrade. Oh, we're in a BCH. The BCH-F is 2 pseudo-frigates. Ooh, that's actually a really good upgrade. The additional pseudo-frigates would be very helpful, especially because the Klingons do not make use of the Plasma D torpedo. So the Plasma D can fire at pseudo-frigates, but the AMD, which is an anti-missile defense system, can fire at fighters and missiles, but not pseudo-frigates. So if we were able to get the heavy battle cruiser with the F upgrade, that would be a significant increase in overall firepower. Unfortunately, it's looking like it's just not available. We have enough cash for it. It's just not around here. So what we can do is we'll take the supplies, we'll patch up the ship a little bit, and we're going to take this mission... Oh, not that mission. Maneuver over here and see if we can't take this black hole. We're going to play a little bit defense. So the original intention was to re-grab our planet in the middle of Klingon territory, but we may have to do this a little bit more in stages rather than just throwing ourselves into the black beyond to see what actually happens. So part of that staging, of course, will be, we'll see if we can't grab the black hole here. Because if we can, then that just gives us more control over things, and it'll also give time for the market to reset, because we kind of need the market to reset a little bit. I would like to get my hands on a heavy battlecruiser F, or, you know, a dreadnought that also has similar capabilities. That would, of course, not go unthankful for. Nothing on scanners yet, so let's increase the speed of time. See what it is we're actually going to get involved with. It does appear to be a single freighter, although apparently most of the merchant marine of the Klingon Star Empire is really just there to get around trees. So it's not actually a freighter, he is truly a gunboat. And we're going to hopefully break him. Not plasma torpedo, probe. Let's go figure out. So he's a little bit undergunned, but that's just because they removed the heavy weapons on him until they can come by later. He is, as you can see, a bird of prey. Prep that, phasers, the blue fire, the Azula. Let's come over here and see if I can't grab him on the tail. Ah, not quite enough. Yeah, it didn't quite end up going, although we did mention him. Oh, we got him. His shuttle bay is dead, so he's gone for. Plasma torpedoes, select. Yeah. There's a nice little sun just for you. Alright, so the Klingons will hopefully not get any information out of that particular scout, as we do need to hide our base behind this black hole. If they find it, then they'd attack it with probably super battleships, which they have. Oh god. No, seriously, I'm not quite sure why the Klingons were able to bring super battleships to the fight, but they could. So 108 prestige and a tile taken. Brings us back up to 6100, so that's nice. Shipyard high, I'm looking for, well, something really big and cool that I can use to destroy my enemies. There is a DNP. We will keep that in mind. Probably not going to take it. There is a DNT. So the DNT is a Spinosaurus Plasma Dreadnought. It is equipped with 2 R's and 3 F's. That is a really disappointing loadout, if I'm completely honest. Do you have anything in the more firepower range, like the DNM, which is better than the DNT? No, seriously, what is this supposed to be? It doesn't even carry any fighters. I mean, like, it's inferior to the medium dreadnoughts. Why does it exist? Speaking of the medium dreadnoughts, do you have any? I would take one. That would be fine for me. I wouldn't complain too much about that. Okay, maybe a little, but don't tell them that. They might decide they don't want to get into it. Looks like that DNP is going to be... So this is a fast patrol ship dreadnought. It's equipped with a single R, 2 S's. It loses the 2 F's, but it picks up 4 frigates, or 4 patrol ships. I kind of think we can do that. The only problem I have with that is the fact that they are very consumable, and we will be operating very far away from friendly supply lines. So, I would... Well, there it is! The battleship. It's full-on Godzilla-class BBF. So, the first upgrade that has the additional of the 2 pseudo-frigates. But this would be nice to have. It's way outside of our price range at the moment, but it would be kind of what we're sort of aiming for. Go big or go home is the Gorn motto, after all. I'm not really sure. I think we got to take it. The DMP isn't... Oh, did we miss it? I think we did. Yes, we did. Alright, so we've lost the DMP, and I'm not going to take the DNT, because this thing is just disappointingly equipped. Like, I don't see the point. 3 phaser 1s, 3 plasma Fs, 2 plasma... Or 2 phaser 3s... Oh, the 2... Oh, that's why. Duh! Yeah, we'll grab it. I didn't realize that for a second there. So the Chromaticon. 2 plasma R torpedoes instead of having the additional other plasma torpedoes. So this is a big gun battleship here. Like, massive gun, really. I should have realized that. Although a DNTF, or whatever version that would be, would not have gone awry. I would have much preferred that, if I'm completely honest. I like to have the additional firepower, but this should be okay. Alright, let's set back out into space, see if we can't make it all the way back to put some more pressure down on them. And another surprise reverse or convoy raid. We'll grab the surprise reverse. See if we can't sort of get the shakedown of the brand new GCS Chromaticon. Get ourselves all situated. Now, the one problem we will have is we are not particularly well equipped with defensive systems. We are going to have to rely on our heavy plasma torpedoes to beat the crap out of the enemy before they can do anything to us. So let's go... Oof, not a good setup here. Alright, so we got to select everything individually. Let's just see how fast the ship will go if we don't prepare anything at all. She's pretty fast, actually. That's not terrible. Alright, so we will select all of our phasers here, of which we don't have a lot, if I'm completely honest. We've definitely gone in on the big plasma gun style battleship. Only having 8 phaser 1s, yeah, these plasma Rs have to do all our work. So the plan, quite clearly, is to zip in at maximum speed, use the plasma Fs as point defense, and then use the plasma Rs to just beat the crap out of everything. So, no stopping. High speed, lowest of drags. We are almost up to speed, and we have more power available since the phaser capacitor is no longer charging, but it's a really small phaser capacitor when you stop to think about it. We're not packing a whole heck of a lot of punch. It looks like the Lyrans have decided to put up a fleet. They really kind of didn't have to. The Klingons are kind of handling the Gorn at the moment, all on their own, quite nicely. You know what, at this distance, I may as well... No, I was about to set up the enveloping plasma torpedo, but there's no point. I'd never get them charged in time. Also, we need to get there before they turn on. No, not quite. There we go. Okay, got power. This is as fast as the ship goes. That is unfortunate. We can hit maximum speed, we just can't do it with all our weapons holding. Well, maybe we can, actually. Nope, no, we can't. Okay, so let's give him some of this. So 2 R-type plasma torpedoes, fired from a range of 15, ought to be able to do everything. If not, I've got the Fs as backup. Oh wow, they really are dissipating, aren't they? Slow way down. Try and speed time properly. Ooh, they did half damage. Are you kidding me? Okay, to be fair, part of that was definitely mine. Plasma torpedoes to enveloping mode. Let's just get ready to rumble. Anything that comes within our forward arc, we blast. Although, at this point, we've got to take a while to just reset, rearm, reload. That did not go well. So, phasers, please. Thank you. We got 1. Oh, normally you're supposed to have 2 killed by this point, and we only got the 1. We are not doing super well at the moment. Although our plasma torpedoes are about to come back online, and we do have some truly terrifying plasma torpedoes. Alright, so you are within a range of 10. I can fire one of my enveloping plasma torpedoes at you the moment it's ready. By the way, what's our arcs? Tiny, little tiny arcs. Come on, fire that plasma torpedo. Can start a turn. Phasers, are they going to be required? No, they will not be. This plasma torpedo, we're in range. This phasers, quite badly damaged. Is FLG going to survive? Will not. Lovely. So we got a police ship and an FLG. Or no, both are... This is an MG and this is a police. So I'm going to... Honestly, no. We got to do this one. Because we're already set up for the attack. We may as well just get the plasma torpedoes out. That's 60 damage right there. A little bit more. Just to sort of push things along. 1, 2, 3. He survived it all. Jeez. Oh, that's painful to have to worry about. Okay, we got you. You're the last one. you may actually turn on in time. Although whether or not you'll survive after having turned on, that is a whole nother question that you're going to have to ask yourself. So plasma torpedoes are charging up. He just became active. Last little bit of damage we can get out on him. Slow down the speed of time. And tractor beam. We'll bounce it. Oh, you almost got through, actually. I actually don't want the tractor beam to engage it. But you know what? I'll make it work. Rotate, please. So we're just going to blast you as we sort of bring you around. So long as I can fire the plasma torpedo not facing my bow. Of course he lets go just in time. Oh, I have plasma torpedoes that shoot backwards. That's lovely. Okay, so that's an interesting loadout, actually. That helps protect our back pretty nicely, especially against fighters. Because we can use plasma F torpedoes against fighters, and it's not a terrible thing to try. All plasma torpedoes fire the pseudos. Oh, I got the one. Can I bring more on target? There we go. You're gonna react to that, aren't you? Phasers. Kill it. Thank you. 3, 2, stop. Stop, stop. Get back. Thank you. Okay, that was close. Alright, so not exactly the most brilliant showing for our brand new battleship, but we're gonna make it work. This was not exactly the way that it's supposed to fight battles. It's not supposed to slow down and slog through things. We're supposed to blast them with enveloping plasma torpedoes and pass on through. And we will get that done. Although more territory secure is always a good thing. We're going to move over here, re-grab our invasion corridor, and hopefully regain the planet here at 6-8. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Mirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.